Halloween Horror Nights has just made their first official announcement for the HHN 33 season here in Orlando, and in today's video, we're going to be diving into exactly what that announcement contains. More of that coming up next. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel that takes you through the fog with a very exciting day that we have for the HHN community, and that is the first official announcement for Halloween Horror Nights.
In the announcement that we received this morning, we got dates, tickets, merchandise, and a short little video to go along with that. So we're going to be diving into all of that, starting with the dates.
Those official dates that was released by Halloween Horror Nights for this year's event is going to be running from August 30th all the way through November 3rd. Now, we do have select nights from Wednesday through Sunday, with the opening weekend just being Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And this is also the first time that we're going to have Halloween Horror Nights in the month of August.
Now, if you know us, you know that we have not been the biggest fans of the dates continuing to get earlier and earlier. It is so hot here in August, and that opening weekend and even the first month is just like miserable with the heat, but also you kind of lose some of that specialness.
Yeah, I've been very strict about this. I was like, I don't want it to go in August at all. I want to keep it within September and October, and it's okay if it bleeds into November a little bit just to finish the weekend, depending on where Halloween finishes. So like, I'm cool with the November 3rd thing, with Halloween being close to that weekend, of course. But as far as like August 30th, it's like, I get it. We had one in, up September 1st last year, and it fell on Friday perfectly. But for this year, they're like, oh, let's do August 30th. I just hope we don't go any further than that. I think let's keep it at that. Let's draw the line. Nothing earlier than that, because I don't want to end up in a situation where it's like August 15th, Halloween Horror Nights starts. It'll be a little weird.
Now, moving on to the tickets that were released, we did get 4 ticket options, but there are going to be more that are released in the future. Those 4 ticket options are the single night tickets, which are starting at $82.99, the Express Pass, which is starting at $129.99, the RAP Tour starting at $359.99, and then the Behind the Screams Unmasking the Horror Tour starting at $99.99. Now, of course, the first thing that we saw was that there is a little bit of a price increase for these tickets, but we did expect that. It's been going up a little bit every single year. And then we also are waiting personally, and we know a lot of other people are waiting on those frequent fear passes, which we're expecting to come out later in June or July.
Yeah, that's something, of course, we're waiting for. So we're not jumping the gun on purchasing any tickets at the moment. We'll wait for those passes to come out. However, one thing I really want to talk about as far as this whole thing, and I'll keep it very short because we're going to talk about it in a live stream next Tuesday, is the Unmasking the Horror Tour. The 3-house tour. For some reason, they have it all the way up as early as August 11th. And they were like, oh, for like a little, peek at what's coming event. I personally think this is not a good idea. I do not like this idea. When I saw this, it heated me up. I thought it was a glitch. I was hoping it was a glitch. And sure enough, it seems to be the thing at the moment. It could change. I don't know. And I hope it does. But I'm a little disappointed at that. I'm not going to get into all the details right now. We'll just make this short, sweet, and simple. But that next Tuesday live stream, we'll have a lot to talk about.
And moving into the next thing that was released for today, which was a small merch line. And this was released in the 5 and Dime. And it's kind of like this 90s, like Spencer's skateboard sort of vibe. It's like bright orange, and it has like spray paint and all this stuff on it. And yeah, I'm not the biggest fan, but I know like the 90s thing is kind of something that we've been looking for a little while. So,
but man, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I can see where they're potentially going with this route, but it's like, if they're going to do 90s year, like we talked about this earlier, if they're going to do a 90s year, it's like we want something like grunge and like baggy like shirts and tie-dye,
dark colors,
darkness and darkness. Anyways, like we wanted something like that more, and this is not something that I was expecting. However, what I want to bring up though with the merch releasement is last year we got this as well for the tickets and dates announcements that came for early on last year, and it was the See You in the Fog merch line or the blue stuff, and that didn't really have any implication on what the event has theme wise or anything like that. It was just like generic HHN merch. So I feel like this is kind of what this is at least, right?
I'm hoping that this year isn't. If they do bring a 90s year, I would love that. I want it to be dark and grungy though. I don't want it to be like bright colors and palm trees. I don't know. That's just me.
And along with all those things that were released in today's announcement, we also got a little like sneak peek video of what could potentially be leading up to like the lore, the theme for this year's event. However, we're not going to really talk about it in this video. Instead, I'm potentially going to go ahead and have a members only video just breaking down that small like 14-second clip, especially for that little ending part. So stay tuned for all that for our members.
So that is it for the announcement that we received today. It was a small little announcement, but we do at least now know the official dates for the event, and we got some tickets out there so we can start getting into the HHN season. We will be doing a live stream on Tuesday the 9th to get into all of this with you, kind of talk about our opinions on things and just discuss more about all of these announcements.
If you guys enjoyed today's quick little brief announcement video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss out on our future content leading up to this year's event with more updates on the way. But that's going to do it for us in today's video, and until the next one, we look forward to seeing you guys there, and like always, we'll catch you guys in the fog. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.